Oh, so I was like not even thinking I needed to talk, but yeah, welcome in for this Taurus reading. Anyone can be joining me here at any time. These are for entertainment purposes. I am channeling here though with the Sidhe tarot deck for this weekly, and the energy that I'm personally picking up on, you may or may not, for this week. It could be further, whatever, down the road, or may have already happened, but I'm picking it up for November, that first week, 2025, and I'm going to take a breath or two as I shuffle for Taurus. All right, and Taurus, let's see what we get at the heart of your reading. We have the Death card here, card 13, at the heart of Taurus's reading, and that's a Death card with some energy right at the heart. So, we have as outside information, and is Dancer 7 upside down. And it says on the card, when the upright, it says a coward betrays, and that's in the upside down, outside energy. Taurus, what's your energy here for this weekly? Also upside down energy is the Empress card. The Empress card 3, 13, and 3 here showing up. Both higher arcana cards, heart of the matter, and this Taurus. Let's take a look at that. See, the Empress looks like upright. Seven, this actually I prefer upside down. I think it's a little better than right side up. Oh, an Empress card. Oh, that's hard. I'm wondering if you're not feeling very well right now. Your solar plexus is doing okay. We have, like, with this Death card, like I said, there was that spiral there. I mean, these cards are big on the spiral anyway, but then at the heart, or at her center here, is also a spiral of energy. So, and that, like, I'm wondering, there's something in the solar plexus, right in the stomach, that's getting you. Let's get some past information here, past energy. And what's the card? Is the 6 of Maker, so Earth 6, Pentacle 6, generosity. So it looks like there was either you gave stuff to people or people gave stuff to you. Gifts being offered here. So there was somebody who was very much, in the past, they were very much under some sort of illusion. They believed certain things. It was like these fears that they had. And there's a work truck going down the street. Street sweepers coming, making noise. Maybe that means something. Maybe somebody needs to come through and clean something up. But this is saying that this outside energy, this is fear, and these are fears that are more like beliefs rather than, it's like being afraid of, like, starting something because you're afraid of that, you know, like, oh, it's going to cost this much, when you haven't really checked out to see how much it's going to cost. Or, you know, it's building fears before you actually know, or you can't do that because that will be on the internet, and you'll be able to get all your stuff that way, you know, but you know, is it really a secure site? Something, you know, the outside energy fears for that weren't true, illusions that they were under, right? Well, they've finally come out of these, right? They finally awoken to these fears, but it's like, interesting that we had these handouts in the past, these offerings, this generosity that happened in the past, and the death card. So maybe somebody actually did transfer to the other side, and then maybe you got a gift for that. You got some inheritance for that. That could be at the heart of the matter. The heart of the matter, death could be where you ended one part of your life and you began another part, right? Where you finish college and then you go off and you move to a new town and then you start a job, right? Well, so then that college is dead, right? And so maybe there was offerings like to get you like the job like in the past, or there was offerings at college, maybe you got some grants for college and then you also got set up in a job, right? And all that should be on the up and up and be good. But we have an outside energy that was afraid of these movements, whatever these movements were, these things that were helping you to move you forward, to get you out of a certain situation and into another. I mean, there's something like this being talked about. Outside energy was full of these transitions for you to go through, right? They maybe have put their fears on you, and now that they've like brushed their fears off onto you, and now you have these fears now. Can I pay that back? Am I going to have enough money? Is this job going to give me the money that I need to help pay for my apartment? It's like all of a sudden this person's, because of your transaction that you went through, things were smooth and you got moved forward, but the whole time were putting like these little fears into you, and now those fears are inside you, right? And it's like you need to get over what this person's fears were, these illusions that this person had, because they're over them. Because they would just put them off on you. And so somehow this week you're stuck in what this person's put you in this state of mind, right? And it's kind of like you need to realize, like, there's always more that you can get from the giving tree or something. Like remember how you moved forward in the past and how people and events helped persuade you forward, right? Even if there was this one person putting doubt, don't think about that one person and their doubts. Think about all the other things progressing you forward at this time, and get out of that solar plexus fear energy. Something like that is being discussed here for Taurus. Let's, did I roll? Did I already do the whole thing? No, I didn't roll. I just had a real mind bend there. 3 rolls up. House 3 is our, right, house 3 is our Gemini individual. So you could be in here with a Gemini, of course, or, something might have happened here in Gemini season and it's now reflecting on you at this time. Things like that. Or it could be like where Gemini is in your own personal chart might be reflecting also. So these are the things I'm seeing. Taurus If this resonated, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel, of course, or nice little comment would be wonderful as well. Or a share. Appreciate it all. And mostly, thanks for being here. Bye.